Hello, Comicfreak4life, and thank you once again for being here for this interview. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure your fans are ready to see some questions answered about yourself. So, on this list here, I have a couple of questions that some of your subscribers asked you, as well as some of my own personal questions. Well, let's get started. What do you say? Yeah, thanks again. I'm actually really enjoying being here and answer your questions. Okay, first question. What is your favorite deck since you started Yu-Gi-Oh? My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Well, that one's easy. Machina. That was my first competitive deck. I played it for so long, I still have it. I'm trying to tweaking it a little bit. I mean, Inzectors kill me, so I'm trying to make the deck so it works around beating Inzectors. With Dino Rabbit, you can Special Fortress, and that's no problem. Wind-ups, it's somewhat, I mean, everyone has a problem if they loop you with wind-ups, unless it's like Infernities, but yeah, I don't know. I've just always liked Machina. They're just a really good deck that you can play pretty much anywhere and do decent. But yeah, Machina is pretty much my favorite deck. What came first, the chicken or the egg? That's a funny question. I honestly have no idea. If I was going to say, I'd say the chicken, because I mean, chicken has to lay the eggs. Can you lick your elbow? Can I lick my elbow? I don't know, can I? Nope, I just can't. Did the USA land on the moon, or was it all a conspiracy? That's a funny one. I'm pretty sure they landed on the moon with all those videos. But I mean, hey, if you feel that they didn't land on the moon and you like conspiracy theories, believe what you want. I think the US is smart enough to get on the moon. What 3 cards do you think should be unbanned? And what 3 cards that aren't banned or limited or semi-limited do you think that should be banned? Well, 3 cards that I think that should be banned, well, BLS is a tough one. I mean, it's really big. I personally like it, but if we were going for fairness sake, I would say BLS. Also Monster Reborn, and probably Mind Control. Mind Control has won me so many games, and it's made me lose so many games. Mind Control is an extremely good card because XYZs, as well as Synchros, it never ends. You just have so many options. 3 cards that I think should be unbanned, well, I can't really think of any that should be unbanned. The one, I think it's Tsukiyomi, the one that's like a Book of Moon. That one should definitely be unbanned. It's a really good card. I like it. I also think Book of Moon should be upped back to 3, because I remember playing Machina when Book was at 3, and I would run 3 Book and 3 Smashing. Back when X-Sabers were good, I just really like Book of Moon. And it's just a really good card, and I don't think it's that bad compared to all the other cards. And for a 3rd card, well, I think Premature Burial is like a Reborn, but you have to pay 800 and it's an equipped card, so I guess that's just one of the cards that it's probably not as good as Monster Reborn, and for some reason Reborn is not banned, and that is. So, yeah. What is your favorite color, and why? What is my favorite color? Purple, definitely. I have purple shoes. I've had purple shoes since the beginning of high school. I don't know, it's just my favorite color. It's a really cool color, as you can see with my shades. And it's just really cool color. I don't know what else to say. Purple, my favorite color. What is your favorite number and why? What is my favorite number? Now that one's a good story. So my favorite number is 12.5. And the main reason why, or the only reason why, when I was in 8th grade, I was in math class, as most kids are. I wasn't really paying attention because a lot of people don't really like math, just talking, hanging out with friends in the class. So the teacher's doing some random problem on the board, yada yada. And so she finishes, and like usual, she says, "Does anyone know the answer?" And she's like, "So the answer is," and I just randomly, just wasn't even paying attention, I'm like, 12.5. And she's like, "Correct." And I'm like, the heck? I got that right? Yelling a random number. So 12.5, it's one of my favorite number ever since. What is going on in your life as of now? As of now? Well, I just graduated high school. Thank you. And I'm going off to Cal Poly Pomona in California and hopefully study mechanical engineering. I swam and played water polo in high school, so I'm looking for a lifeguarding job or a swim instructor, so Those are a couple of things mainly happening in my life. Who is your favorite Yugi tuber and why? My favorite Yugi tuber is definitely your Yugioh channel. He's really cool. He has great videos. He doesn't get in any stupid drama. He's just really good. He's always been good, always will be good, always has great content. If I were going to pick a second place, it would probably be Vexicus4666 because he's really awesome. I met him at YCS Long Beach. He'll put up a video if you want it. He put up one of my videos. He's a really cool guy, and you should probably check him out. Alright, so I'm on the second page. We're kind of getting serious now. A couple of those questions were kind of just joke questions, but I decided to ask them anyway. I know some people like listening to random questions. So, next question. How long have you been playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, I have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since probably started high school. I think I played it as a kid, but a couple of my friends, they started playing at the library, and I went to New York the last summer, and I guess my cousins gave me a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm thinking, hey, I have these cards, I'll go play, and it just got from there. I went to my locals called Card Rush in Garden Grove, and I just started playing competitively, and it's just gone from there to here. Why are you so awesome? I mean, I just can't fathom how you could be so awesome. Now, why am I so awesome? I don't know. I was born awesome. You can't really explain how you're awesome. It's just, you are. I mean, am I right? If you're awesome, you're awesome. What can we expect to see in the future as of your channel? Well, in the future, you can expect me to do a lot more videos because it's summer, I've graduated, and I honestly have nothing really planned. So I'll be doing a lot more videos and a lot more content, and I'll just be having a lot more videos. So if you guys have anything you want me to do, just let me know. What are some of your hobbies outside of Yu-Gi-Oh? My hobbies outside of Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, I like playing a game called Warhammer 40,000. It's a tabletop war game. That's pretty fun. And I play video games, stuff like that. Hopefully I'll be able to play like Diablo 3, some of those kind of games when I get a laptop for college. So that's another thing I'm looking forward to. Who are some of your role models, or who you look up to, and why? My role models. Number 1, Chuck Norris. Number 2, America. By far. What do you think about this current Yu-Gi-Oh format? Well, all I can say is this current Yu-Gi-Oh format sucks. I mean, there's just so many random decks topping. I mean, Dino Rabbits were doing good, but now if you look at all the world champ or the national championship qualifiers and all these places, random decks are winning. It's just crazy. It's just ridiculous. Like Insectors, Dino Rabbit, Windups, these are such broken decks. It was never like this before. What was your first ever themed deck? It doesn't have to be competitive, just what was your first themed deck? My first ever themed deck was Arcana Force. Man, I hated that deck. Never could flip the coin on the right side. It just never worked out for me. And to conclude, do you have any last thoughts for your subscribers or anyone else that might be watching this video? Any last thoughts? Nope. That's it. Well, thanks a lot, Comicfreak4life. You really gave us some insight into how awesome you are, and a lot of these questions that people were just dying to know because, I mean, you're just so awesome. So, thanks again, YouTube. Hopefully you got some of your questions answered, and if you need some other questions answered, message Comicfreak4life. He'll answer them for you. Thanks a lot, guys. Once again, this is Comicfreak4life, signing out.